to do.
Okay, let's continue. Continue in the same way. See if he's learned.
I'll play the same thing, I guess. Kill the castle. Okay, let's see what other systems do you know. There is a C6 B6 business.
Speaks volume of
Isn't there? C6 B6 business.
Dirt
It exists, no?
of ideas in the opening against.
He himself does it, I think, sometimes. Idea CD CD and B6 Bishop A6.
C6, however.
Yeah, I guess B6. It's
That's
probably slightly better for white.
pretty similar to what I tried to
play quite
do
well
against Ali Reza in the last St. Louis Rapid and Blitz in the F3 Nimzo. So how about what happens if I go A5 now?
Let's try to put some pressure on the clock this time, but okay, let's see if I'll manage.
There's only one way to find out.
Some kind of A5, yeah?
So the real question is
Really
whether he can play Bishop A6.
Really though, yeah?
But once I take on B6, it does.
Okay, let's see, Bishop A6.
It does find himself in a bit of an unpleasant pin. I was hoping that was going to be a serious factor.
Maybe 5 is an interesting decision. I could also
So I'll
take
take
maybe.
it.
Okay, I played Bishop A6, so let's roll with
Then
that.
I'll go Bishop D3.
I have CD Bishop E2 sometimes. It's funny idea, but okay, it's not relevant. Knight D7, CD Bishop
Let's
D3.
see what he has in
takes,
store.
takes on E6. Play Queen C8 and Knight B7 maybe.
Most natural,
natural.
which
Natural to protect this bishop.
is it that simple?
You should keep the clock under control
Really
here
that simple?
and should play a good game. One in a row.
That would be a bummer.
Guys, great journey starts with one step at a time. Huh? One step at a time here, please.
Yeah, probably is that simple.
Tough start, guys. Happens, but it's not.
You can go
Too critical.
DC4 now, but
Like
I'm
this
pretty
one I can
happy
play
with
now.
that. I go Bishop C2,
Okay, with it.
I sack
Okay, I've got
pawn, I
this,
go E5.
Slightly weak
Blitz
B6
game,
pawn.
that looks
Nobody
like
cares.
excellent
Nobody
practical
cares.
compensation.
I'm just verifying
But
here.
now I cannot sacrifice the pawn anymore.
It's my feeling. That
Because
is
the exchange
my
of
feeling here.
bishops would pretty much extinguish all my attacking potential.
Bishop A3.
So now I gotta take the game more along positional
think?
lines.
Thinking about DC. Yeah, I can. The question is why. It's usually the question.
Yeah, I don't want to exchange on D5
Why?
unless I can go C.
Could go DC, Bishop F8, CD, and D2, but
C4 later on.
not sure it was
so
worth.
We'll try and
worth it.
keep the tension.
E5.
C5 is obviously a decent option
Maybe
now.
C5.
I think maybe then I'll go Bishop B2.
Maybe neither.
And then he cannot
E5
win,
is this typical
win a
stuff they
pawn by
shouldn't do.
CD4,
Only helps
CD4,
him.
DC4 because I go
Could
knight
C5
C4,
though.
bishop.
E5
If
and
bishop
4 doesn't
C4,
lead
there's
anywhere.
rook J8, and then
Okay,
I
let's see
take
here.
back and I have some structural advantage.
CD, CD, DC. Knight C4, Bishop
So,
C4, okay, okay.
Sort of hoping for the same as happened in the last Nimzo game that we played, that
first,
this
Rook
bishop on
A6,
B2 is going to be
I don't know about
a
Rook
very
A6.
strong piece at some point.
Rook A6 is real.
It's
or
not opposed by an opponent bishop.
Okay,
It's pretty easy to imagine a scenario
Let's try DC.
where everything
Knight
gets
C4, Queen
opened.
C7, let's try that.
Okay, so Queen
If Rook A6 I'll
C7,
take, Knight D6, Rook A8, I will trade bishops.
that was
Sort of.
missed,
I don't know what this position is, should be okay for me
but
completely.
I don't know if it's any
I'm not
good.
sure.
I go
Queen
Knight
E2
D6,
maybe.
no?
Basically it's a normal position here. The time is normal.
Yeah, I think just Knight D6.
And now I just have to play also normal. And I'll be fine. Yeah, Knight D6 immediately. Bishop D3, Knight E8. Ah, okay, I missed that. That is so simple, but okay.
Because if Bishop D3 I take on E8, and I think he just
I can do
loses
something
a
funky.
whole exchange, and if he takes on D6...
No, nothing funky. Pity.
I
Pity,
just-
pity guys, pity. That's a pity, this one.
Should I exchange first?
The small pity, but this position is still closed. Closed enough to...
But basically, regardless, I have
To
two
be
bishops
viable.
against
E5 maybe.
two knights, and I should have a comfortable positional advantage. I don't think he has any tricks based on B5, Bishop B5 and Queen B6 after he's taken on CD4, CD4, because his knight on D7 and you capture, then I remain a full pawn to the good. So I think I'm just considering.
Okay, I'll just make a move. I'm not sure what exactly I want here. He's got a bishop pair, so I don't really want to open it
We'll just go
inappropriately. But I do at some point want to go E5, I
Okay,
feel.
one
I have to,
queen.
no? It's my only...
Yeah, that's why I took with the bishop on A6, because I
Option.
didn't want to give him the file for free.
Failure is not.
And he can go e5 at any
Yeah,
point.
it's also kind of shitty.
The
guys.
problem
It's
is
all shitty.
that
Because whatever
his
you
problems
open
are
is
not
like bishop
really
pair.
solved by that.
So let's go e5. Anyway, let's
Whenever
go e5.
he captures,
Let's try to at least play
now that
fast.
he has got a5,
Let's
I
some h5
probably
maybe
will take an
in the
a5.
distant future. Okay, here take, d, queen e5.
Because I feel that now the position is more open.
d3, okay, let's go
The
just h5.
a file doesn't matter as much.
At this point, nobody cares
h5
anymore.
I think it's just weakening. I go h3 to prevent knight g4 from happening. And if
What do you
h4
want
happens at
exactly
any
here?
point, I feel after things clear up in the center, that will probably be more of a weakness than a strength. So I believe I'm just much better here.
Okay, I don't know. I'll just
Yeah,
trade
CD4,
everything, I guess.
CD4. He exchanges everything,
A little time, so I'll try
which
to
means that there's
get my pieces like to some active squares, but
a
it's not
ton of
going well this
material
one
left
again.
board.
Yeah, this
Left
kind
on
of
the
sucks
board,
so far, but okay.
I just have such a big position.
We gotta fight.
That I believe
We
it's
gotta fight.
well, it's not decisive, but it's not actually that far from
Sneaky, okay,
decisive.
two idea there.
Rook a2.
94. Let's
This
hope
is
that
nice.
something will work.
There is,
Against
No
all
doubt
odds,
about that.
let's hope that something will work, guys.
but I'm not majorly worried. My position is just too solid for him to really bother me.
Bishop
You
takes
cannot
c5,
move either
okay.
knight to e4 because I'll
No,
be
it's hard,
taking
guys,
f6
nothing
or
works. What can I do?
c5 with
What do you want me to do?
mating threats.
Nothing works. Yeah, it sucks. Bishop c5 is also just bishop c3,
This
everything.
also
Wow,
looks very suspicious.
no, this is again a bad
Bishop
game.
c5 followed by rook d8.
It's really
Also
bad.
bishop c3.
Really bad position here.
Then rook d8. Probably that's even better. Do a check. Then I'll go queen b5.
Probably lost by 4 somehow, but
Yes,
yeah,
no
I think I did
checks.
that.
Only move is king f8.
Yeah, I think it's lost.
Now bishop c6 is winning. Rook e8
Okay,
followed
tough-
by
tough
bishop
game so far.
g7 should be winning. Yeah, bishop c6 is just the easiest, I believe.
Very tough game so far. He's playing well. Bishop c6 now?
Yeah,
Or
no
something
need.
else also? No, bishop c6, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, he
Okay.
resigns. That was pretty good, I gotta say.